Hey, what is going on, guys? This is FTV here for FTV Productions, of course. And today I'm going to be showing you how to model the all-new iPhone 4S, which is not so new now. So yeah, I recently created like a speed art video for this, and people liked it, and I got kind of a positive response for that, and I was really happy. So in this video I'm actually going to be showing you what techniques I use to actually do this. So if you're like me and you probably used 3ds Max before, you can actually do this in under 10 minutes, as the video title says. So but I'm going to be taking a lot more because I'm going to be explaining the technique and stuff. So we're going to be using like a base structure using a spline, and then we're going to be extruding that and creating that technique. So that technique is actually to create these round buttons here, this silent switch, and the speaker, the top button here, and pretty much any round thing that you can think of. So we're going to be using lots and lots of turbo smooth, and yeah, it's not going to be very high poly. I'm afraid there's nothing in it to actually make it high poly. And also I'm going to be, the technique is quite repetitive because this button and this button are exactly the same, and then this is exactly the same as the buttons, and this is also exactly the same. So I'm just going to be showing like two things, and then you can go ahead and jump right in. Let's start right away and go ahead and go inside of shapes, inside of create panel, and change that to splines, and we're going to be using a rectangle. So let's go ahead and draw a rectangle here. I'm not going to be worrying too much about the the dimensions, the exact dimensions, but you can go ahead and do that. Anyways, you want to go inside of rectangles and then go inside of the modify panel, and then here we have a option called corner radius. If we go ahead and increase that, you'll see that the corners, they start to go circular. So I'm gonna be roughly estimating the corner radius, so think it's not too much rounded, I guess. So this should pretty much do it. Okay, and by the way, if you want to zoom manually in and out, you can hold on Control and Alt and then use the middle mouse button to actually zoom as much as you want. It's a really cool trick I discovered by accident. So we have the base structure here. So basically what you want to do is right click and actually let's apply and modifier. Oh, before that, we could actually go ahead and convert this to an editable poly. Okay, that does it. Okay, let's go ahead and select our only polygon there, and let's go ahead and extrude that. Okay, so you don't want to extrude it that much, maybe back just a bit, or maybe we could go to 10. I guess that should be it. Okay, looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and apply turbo smooth to this now, and as you can see, it collapses on to itself. We can go ahead and fix that in a minute. Alright, okay, first thing we need to do is take the back part and cap it up. So let's go ahead and select our back border and hit cap here. So cap, there we go. Now our geometry is closed up. Okay, so now if we go ahead and apply turbo smooth right now, it's going to collapse onto itself, which of course we don't want. So let's go ahead and fix that up. I'm going to hit Alt W to maximize this viewport here. Okay, and then I'm just going to use the polygon tool, select the front and the back polygons, and we're going to do an inset. Okay, so 1 should be pretty good, but I'd like to stay with 0.5, I guess. That should be pretty good. Okay, hit OK, and then go back to edge mode, and then go ahead and select one of these edges, hold down shift and select the next one. So that selects the entire ring, or you can just select one of them and hit ring here. Okay. Forgive me if I'm going too fast. This is probably the easiest thing you can do in 3D Studio Max. So if you have a problem, you can always ask me. I have no problem in that. Anyway, we're going to be connecting that. Connect using 2 edges, and we're going to be pinching them outwards, just like that. Hit OK. And now, if we go ahead and apply turbo smooth, this part is going to be all right, but this is going to be still F up. So we're going to be fixing that in a minute. Go ahead and select our polygon. It's happening because we have like a huge polygon here. We can do that by selecting this entire ring of edges. Okay. Go ahead and apply ring, and holding down Control, you can select these as well. Okay. And then do a connect, and do me let's like 1 segment, I guess. And then go ahead and select all of these and apply a connect there as well. Okay, So that should fix it up pretty much. I still have some problems here. We can fix that in a minute. Okay. Next up, we want to create this this frame over here that's actually larger than the iPhone itself. So we're gonna be doing that by going inside of Edge, ring selecting this entire ring of edges. Okay, make sure everything is selected, and then we're just gonna hit connect again. Connect. But this is increase these segments to 2, and then pinch them outwards. I guess along the length. No, along how much you want that little antenna here to be. I think it's that wide. I guess maybe just a little bit more. Okay, we can stick with that. Okay, and then let's go inside of polygon and do the same thing. Select one of these polygons, hold down shift and select the next polygon, and that's going to select the entire the entire ring of polygons there. We don't have like a ring selection in case of polygons, so this might be just a bit useful. So let's go ahead and move down into polygons and hit extrude. Okay, so we get this fun little extrude. You just want to click this button here, change that to local normal, and that's going to pretty much fix it up. Let's go and decrease the height so that it's something like this. Okay, I guess this is it. No, it's gonna be even thinner. Okay, I think we can stick with 0.3. Okay, that should be pretty good. Okay, now we already have these polygons selected. Let's go ahead and select the side polygons as well. So let's select this side, and hold down Control this, and then hold down Control and select this little polygon here. So we have this, and then holding down Shift, you can actually select this and this, and we have all of them selected. Okay, we just want to detach those. So we go down, we do detach, and name this frame. Okay, and we actually don't need that much of a turbo smooth on the frame, or actually we do actually. So let's go ahead and hit Alt Q to isolate the frame, and you can apply turbo smooth to it later. Let's go ahead and actually do the buttons now. So to create buttons, we have a useful trick. Let's go ahead and apply turbo smooth to this first. Okay, and I think we're needing to apply some support edges, I guess. Yeah, so let's very quickly do that and then jump into the technique. So we're just gonna be connecting these. I guess that should be it. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and go inside of turbo smooth, and I'll switch that off for now. Alright, so now we're gonna create this this round button here. So to do that, simply we're just gonna go inside of our edge mode, and we're actually gonna be turning off back facing. Okay, so we're gonna select this part here. Okay, so the button is gonna be probably somewhere here. So we take this part, hit connect. Okay, let's hit connect and change the number of segments to 2 and pinch to 0. Okay, so this is gonna actually represent the width of our button. So let's go ahead and pinch them close together, and I guess that should be it. Go ahead and look at the entire frame to actually match the size of the button. So the button's probably smaller, and go ahead and imagine this rectangle as a circle. So we're gonna be doing that into a circle in just about a second. So I think that should be small enough. Let's go ahead and slide that into its correct location. Okay, and we're gonna leave space for this body right here. So let's go ahead and move this down somewhere here, I guess. Okay, so now we want to convert this into a a circle. So let's go ahead and select this entire ring and connect it using one segment in the middle. Okay, and then let's select these and connect them with one segment in the middle. So what you get is like a plus sign in the middle, and like 4 boxes. And then you just want to go inside of our vertex mode and go to cut, and cut from here to the center, from the center to there, and then from here, center to there. Okay, so you need to visualize that this part is going to be a round button. So now comes the real part. You want to select the middle vertex, make sure it's welded, I guess. I kinda did funky stuff, I guess. Okay, so select the center vertex and click on chamfer, and then click and drag, and there we go. We created like a chamfer stuff here. Okay, now you want to select these end vertices and scale them up so that they occupy just a bit more volume. Go to polygon, select this middle polygon here, and extrude it outwards by this much, I guess, 0.4. And okay, that doesn't look like a round button to me, but go ahead and apply turbo smooth, increase the number of iterations to something like 3. I like to stick with 3, and there we go. That turns into a round button. Okay, all we need to do is tighten up the edges, I guess, just a bit. So go inside of polygon mode, select this, do an inset. Okay, that's too much. 0.05 should do good, and then go inside of edge mode and tighten this up as well. Pretty basic stuff. Connect. Whoops. Connect using 2 segments. Pinch them outwards. There we go. Okay. And now if we go ahead and apply turbo smooth here, there we go. We have a funky looking button. Doesn't look like a round right now, but of course we can fix that by selecting these vertices here. All of those. Make sure to select all of these if you want to resize that. Turn on show end result, and using the scale tool you can actually scale those down. Okay, so I forgot a vertex there, I can see there. Okay, there we go. Now let's go and scale this down just a bit, and there we go. We have a round button here. You can tweak that up as much as you want. But yeah, that's like the basic technique that we're going to be using. So using the same technique, you can actually go ahead and create the other button here. But that's kind of repetitive, so I'm not going to be doing that. Instead, we're going to be focusing on this part right here. So it's not round here, but we can do that using the exact same technique. So we're going to hit F4 here back to show up the stuff here. And that stuff is probably gonna go, whoops, somewhere over here. So let's go inside of edge mode, select that. Whoops. Make sure no unnecessary edges are selected. I've turned on back facing. Okay, so let's go down here, go to connect, 2 segments, and let's go ahead and pinch those together somewhere here, and then slide them up. I guess this should do it pretty much. Okay, let's go ahead and select the middle vertices again and connect them using 1 segment, 0 pitch, 0 slide. Hit OK. Okay, now it's going to be just a bit different. Let's go ahead and select vertex mode and do the same thing. Cut from the center outwards, from the center outwards, and here like this, and from the center again outwards. Make sure you don't do funny stuff here, and we didn't, so that's been pretty good. Let's go ahead and select the middle vertex again and go to chamfer and chamfer it. You want to chamfer it as long as these vertices don't touch each other. That's going to be a problem because that's going to be creating like a very sharp edge, and that's not going to be good. So let's go and select these top and bottom vertices. Actually, if you go ahead and smooth this out right now, actually let's show you what happens. So select this, and you're going to extrude it. You want to extrude it inwards because this thing right here is inwards. You see this? Okay. So I guess I should do it, and we're going to be insetting that just a bit. Let's go ahead and sharpen these edges while we're at it. Holding down shift, select these, and then go to connect. Seeing 2 segments, pinch them outwards, and there we go. Let's go ahead and turbo smooth it right now. So as you can see, that creates a like an oval, because the iterations are up to 3 in my case. So if you want to make it like a square, so that is pretty simple to do. Just select these and these top vertices and this one, scale them up, I guess here, and scale them on the y-axis like this, and then go ahead and deselect these vertices and scale them up again, so that you have like a square shape here. And then if you apply turbo smooth to this, it's gonna be lot more square. So to make it apply, retain that shape, you can actually tune it up even more and make sure that this creates a straight line, and it does. Okay, and to fix that up, you can actually apply like another segment over here. So holding down shift, select this, that selects the entire ring. Go down to connect and one segment. And now if you go ahead and turn on show end results at F4 and then go ahead and slide this down, you can actually see what effect that has. That makes it like even more sharper. So I think we're gonna stick with 67. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's actually the shape of this. It's like a lot more square, but you know how to fix that. You need to set these vertices up and do a lot of stuff with them. So you can do that on your own. Pretty much very simple. So let's go ahead and create this little button here. So you want to select this main rectangle here and actually go inside of vertex mode and cut. Okay, now it's going to be pretty straightforward. You just want to cut from the middle here to the middle there, and as I told you, it's going to be pretty repetitive, and that's why I'm not going to be going into too much detail. Okay, I guess that should be it. So what that does allow us to do is, this button right here has to be converted into this stuff, which is pretty simple. You just want to extrude it outwards. Change that to plus. And I guess that should be it. I'll go ahead and insert that just a bit and turbo smooth it out. So there we have it. Oh, we need to sharpen this edge, of course. Forgot about that. Let's go and select this. Hold down shift, select the next one, select the entire ring, and then go down to connect. I guess we're going to be using two segments, pinched outwards, somewhere here, and there we go. So like that. That's actually too huge for this iPhone. Make sure you, I did not use exact proportions here, but make sure that you actually have a look at the actual proportions. So as you can see that the switch here turned out to be actually huge and monstrous in our case. So yeah, when you model an iPhone, you can actually go ahead and fix that up. Okay, actually to fix that up, what you need to do simply is hit F4. Select all of the edges that you want to be smaller and actually scale those down in one of these axes and select these. Actually go ahead and unselect the ones on the frame. Don't want to select those, and I guess this one as well, and then go ahead and scale these down on this axis. Okay, this as well, this, and the corner ones, and then go ahead and scale those down in this axis. And now if you smooth it out, it's going to be smaller. So you can fix that up very simply. Okay, next stuff that we're going to be creating is the top jack. I think I have a picture for that. Anyways, we can visualize. No need to visualize when we have the internet, right? So we're going to be doing this hole right here, which is pretty simple, and using the exact same technique. So just go down here, turn off and show end result, and edge mode, and go ahead and connect those. Exact same thing. So 0 slide, 0 pinch. Actually pinch them together here and then slide them over somewhere here. We can actually pinch those together even more and slide those here. Okay. Oops. Hey. Oh. Okay. Now we're at it. Yeah. So you just want to select these edges again and do another connect using one segment, 0 edge, 0 pin, 0 slide. Vertex mode, cut. Okay, something funny going on here. Okay, I guess not. That's one vertex, hopefully. Okay, it is. So, exact same thing. I'm gonna chamfer this vertex like that. Guess That should be it. And goes to the polygon mode, select the polygon, extrude it inwards. Be extruding it just a bit for now, 0.05 I guess. And then apply and continue, and extrude it really down somewhere over here. And we can apply a black material to this, so that it looks, dark. So there we go. And let's go and select this ring of edges and connect them. Lower down the slide, they collapse together even more, I guess. Turn on Turbo Smooth, and there you have it. Actually, we can actually inset this lower polygon once again. And also, if we go inside of edge, we need to tighten this edge up again. So let's go ahead and go to connect, and I guess this should be pretty much it. Hit F4, and there you have it. So we did that in like 2 minutes because I was speaking as well, but if you go ahead and do this once, you're probably going to be doing this in like 10 seconds, I guess. Also, there's like a small ring outside here, which is pretty simple to create, of course. Just want to go inside of my edge mode, select this entire ring of edges, and go connect using 2 segments. And I guess we need to slide those down here, somewhere over here, and go to polygon, select this entire ring of polygons. If you smooth it out, it's going to be something like that. And we go inside of vertex actually before that, and tweak these vertices this we just created just a bit. Go ahead and scale them outwards. Select just the out ones, scale them just a bit. Okay, and then take these manually, but the distance between these vertices should be even, otherwise your circle won't turn out to be circular, it's going to turn out elliptical. So we're going to be doing that very quickly. Okay, and there we go. So we have this selected. Just want to extrude this in, of course. 0.05. Apply and continue. Oh, negative 0.05. Okay, and apply and continue. Make it some more. Whoopsie. Some more, and yeah, you go ahead and turbo smooth it. It's gonna have that that hole that we have there, and of course you can go ahead and tweak those vertices to make this hole smaller. And of course we need to tighten this part up, so let's go ahead and very quickly select these, do a very quick connect, and slide those here, and that makes it sharper. So pretty simple. Okay, so you can do exactly the same technique to create this button here, and I guess with this we wind up this tutorial. I don't think there's anything left to show. I already showed you the techniques. So yeah, if we just exit isolation mode and we hit Z here. So yeah, if you go ahead and look at it, you can actually see it. I used the exact same technique to create the bottom here. In fact, here's the render that I used. So hit Alt Q, and there we go. As you can see, I have used the exact same technique to create this charger hole right here, and then this bolt, and also this shape here, and then I applied like a grill here. You can, if you want to, I can always show you how to create that grill. You can ask me if you want to. So as you can see here, I used the exact same technique to create the buttons here. This one over here, this one actually has a lot of... Okay, let's go ahead and ungroup that, open. And in this here, you'll see that I added like a extra bunch of edge here to actually support the squareness of this. Okay, and then we use the exact same technique to create this hole right here, and actually deleted that polygon we didn't need it. So okay, that makes it circular, of course. Same technique to create this button right here. Okay, so this is not actually the finished model yet. I didn't actually model the backwards here. Lousy me. And of course the same technique to create this little speaker and microphone stuff. It's kinda, you know, I don't know what happened there, but yeah. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Yeah, one thing I almost forgot, how to create this little round thing here. So I'm just going to be showing that using this. So I did exactly the same thing, and you know, made this cuts as we made earlier, and then I just took the middle one and you know, pushed it backwards. So when you go ahead and turbo smooth this, it will actually turn out pretty good. Pretty straightforward. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This finishes up my tutorial, and I hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, please leave a comment below saying you liked it and a like. And you can actually use this technique on pretty much a lot of projects. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked this and learned something from it. And if you want to, you can always go ahead and suggest me a tutorial. I will make it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe.